Okay, so good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is enjoying their Friday, last working day of the week. Let's get to work, everybody. So I'm here today from Fusion FX, guys, to show you the Euro NZD chart today. I'm going to show you my analysis on it so far. This is my predictions. This is what I think is going to happen. So, starting the week chart. So, as you can see in front of you, I've marked out all my support and resistance zones here. Boom, 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 boom. But what I've also marked out, everybody, is the rejection zones. These are very crucial in technical analysis. So I'm going to tell you which sorry, let me explain. By the rejection zones, I mean when price has touched the resistance zones and it's been rejected. Can you see there? It's happened there, 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 and there. We don't count these two because they actually broke through, but these rejected. So price tried to get to that region, but it couldn't quite get there. That's a very good sign of a reversal. So from there, let's look deeply into it. So we can see that it actually broke through here, but it turned back around, which backs up our point of that area being very rejected. But here, back in June last year, it broke through, made this resistance a new support, broke through, made this resistance a new support. It got to all new high of I think the last 2 years, and then it dropped heavily October last year, extremely heavily. But let's look further into this. Let's now go into the day chart. So let's go into some more detail. So back in May, we had our last rejection of the year. So it came down. It then rejected our second support zone here. Then it came flying back up, which now formed a sort of channel. I wouldn't really say it's a proper channel. I mean, it touched there, and there. So it's kind of a channel. It's not the most accurate of channels, but nevertheless, it is a channel. So it rallied up, making higher highs, higher lows. Then we got to a higher high here, and then it fell out the sky completely. And it actually dropped by 1,600 pips in the space of 2 months, which is phenomenal. So that huge swing there, we can see it actually pulled back here. So our retracement level for there to there is as well 50% on the Fibonacci, which, guys, is a very important level, 50%. And the amazing thing about this 50% level as well, that is actually our rejection zone going on for the last 2 years. So this is a very, 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 very important price zone, guys. But now let's look a bit closer at the candlesticks now, because the candlesticks tell a lot about the whole story. So coming down heavy, barely even a pullback, an extremely strong trend. Had a slight pull back here, rejected, came back down. Now, if we can see here, back at the end of last year, the beginning of December, we can see it started to rally, but it actually struggled to gain. And then it got some huge strength here, back in mid-December due to NZD weakness. So that started rally, and then we got here to our extremely important price zone, where we actually had a doji candle for, or doji, or any sort of indecision candle. Which is these candles mean absolutely nothing on their own, but in a series and on a crucial resistance zone, this tells a lot. This tells you the price is going to reverse, and as you can see, it did. It started now to come down to form a downwards channel. Now, guys, let's go into the 4-hour time frame. Let's look a bit more closely into it now. We can see its downward channel respected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now it's doing its own thing here. But let's talk about the price zones that I've marked out. You can see here I've marked out these 2 price zones. Now let's tell the story. So from our big rejection, we come down quite heavy. Boom. Exhaustion, coming down heavy. Now we touch our first price zone and it rejects fairly strong, touching our 200 EMA. Then it comes down for our second retest, but instead of retesting it, it breaks it, and then touches our second price zone here. And then when it touches this price zone, it rejects extremely heavily. I mean, in 4 hours, it gained 130 pips, which is a very, very big, very big rejection. So from here, guys, we can see this come up, it's come up, and it's actually formed a triple top pattern here. I don't know if you guys can see that. We've got our top there, and our top there. So from there, guys, then it comes back down. So it retests our downwards channel here. Then it comes back down. It breaks through our first price zone again, retests our second zone again. But you know, the great thing here is, guys, it stays pretty much in our parameters. So we have now got, we come from our higher high. We've now got a lower low, then a lower high, then a lower low. So we are now stuck in this range of these two zones here, which are getting lower and lower. Now, my prediction from a technical analysis point of view, where this is going, I would like to see price break through this zone, and I want it to break and close, not test like here. I want to see a break and close here, maybe come down to, I want to see come down to this sort of region here. I want to see come down here, and I want to see it retest. This is the key, guys. It needs to retest because it could just spike. It could just spike. I want to see a nice retest for this zone here. So let's drag out this zone. We'll see a retest here. And I want to see a massive, massive drop down to, I'm going to have my, this could be my, when I see this breaks, I don't know yet. Price could reverse and this could not be valid. But if it breaks and it retested, these are my levels. I want my first take profit here, my second here. Now, my first take profit will be 100 pips. Second one will be 284 pips now, guys. And now, this is just from a technical point of view. Now, I'm a very strong fundamental trader, especially this moment in time. This year, guys, has been very, very big on fundamentals. Very big. It's been a difficult year so far, but we have to crack on. We have to adapt to these new situations. So let me talk about the fundamentals of these pairs. So the first is euro, obviously. Now, I think we all know this, but euro has not got the strongest economy whatsoever at the minute. We had our ECB yesterday, and it was actually a neutral meeting, but it still had a dovish sense to it. So with the dovish sense to it, that's fairly weak on the economy. We should see it have some more strength on going down. Now, also what I'm going to add is as well, the Eurozone is its four largest economies are number one, Germany, then France, then Italy, then Spain. Now, Germany's economy is slowing down extremely heavily. I mean, extremely. I mean, I think Germany makes up, I think it's 25 to 30% of the EU. It's actually, it's money coming in. So Germany's economy is slowing down heavily. And also another big factor is Germany have actually revised their GDP from 1.8 to 1.0, which is extreme. That is an extreme amount, guys. And that's EU's biggest country. Now, EU's second country is France. Now, France, they've had their crisis, their political crisis over the last year with the chaotic riots. And this is all due to political issues. Now, political issues have a very big factor on the currency, which is not good whatsoever. Now, third, we have Italy as well. Italy, we've known this since 2010. They have not been happy with their budget for the EU. It's been a bit to and from. They are not a happy country at the minute. Now, Spain, the fourth biggest, their economy is slowing right down as well, and their unemployment rate is still sky high. So they're huge factors when you want to think about the euro. They're very big factors, guys. So I'm a very biased. I've been shorting euro for a long time. For me, I'm very biased for shorting euro. Now let's get to the NZD economy. Now, NZD, the Kiwi, has been known as a commodity pair. I think we all know that has very high influences with exports and imports with oil and metals. Now, at the moment, Kiwi's actually got a very strong week. It had its CPI, which is slightly higher than expected, which is very, very good. So even from that point of view, there's a little bit of hope with that. So that would actually benefit in the trade idea that I'm going for. So those are my key fundamental points to go with my technical analysis at the minute, guys. I hope you found this very useful, and hope to hear from you again. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.